거기를 추모하는 마음에서.
아이고. 자, 여러분들. 오늘 특별한 날이기도 하고, 또, 되게 특별한 날이거든요.
그럼요.
NBA 게임을 하는데, 플레이스테이션을, 이게 이렇게 두 명이 하는데요. 진 사람은 머리를 아주 짧게 깎는 겁니다. 반풀머리로.
이거 다 보고 있는 거 이거 지금.
이거 아니 이거 인증해야 돼.
보고 있는 거니까.
본 계정으로 켜?
그러니까 이거 진 사람 진짜 밀 수밖에 없는 거예요.
아니 밀어야지. 어떻게 생각하세요, 여러분들? 진짜 짧게 깎는 거예요. 진짜 짧게.
일단 내가 설정 맞춰놓았으니까 좀 더 즐길 수 있어.
진짜 반풀머리 정도. 여기 다 날아가는 거지 이렇게.
아 이건 아니지. 약간 이 정도. 이 정도?
그러니까 약간 이 정도지 이 정도.
아이
정도?
너무 짧아.
아니. 이 정도? 아니다. 이 정도?
오케이.
이 정도? 여러분들. 이 정도예요, 이 정도. 190,000 누구야, 얘? 철사가 뭐예요, 이거?
아시죠?
철사를 왜 없어요?
있네.
야.
왜요?
이걸 안 하기로 했잖아.
아니 안 하기로 하는 게 아니라 이렇게 하면 이렇게 해야지.
나 딴 팀 할게.
어디?
모르지. 야, 어떻게 LA를 할 수 있냐?
아니 LA도 LA니까.
너 딴 팀 해.
어디? 원래 우리 LA 더비전이잖아 원래. 그 뚫칭해서.
그럼 형이 여기로 할게. 네가 이걸로 할래?
아니 그 원래 형이 폴진에서 주잖아.
아우, 알았어.
아니 다시 연습좀 뭐.
아니야.
아니 확실히 말해요. 지금 머리 밀게 진지하게 생각하고 하세요. 딴 팀 바꿔?
아니야. 헤어밴드를 좀 바꿔야 될 필요가 있어.
아 코비 수모한다고 코비 막 박혀 있는 거예요?
어디에?
아 이거 뭐야 이거?
이거 이렇게 더블 클릭하면.
노란색이 있어. LA는 노란색이지.
어디가 LA 추모인데?
그 유니폼 위에 나이키 위에 코비 박혀있거든요. KB라고.
아니야.
시작합니다 여러분.
자. 이걸 어떻게 해야 돼? 하워드가 안 됐어. 하워드가
And it's true that if you take time and consider, all the dynamics around you, supporting you and those that are against you, that you'll find the answers to make a way out of no way. And that the answers will come through you, so to contribute to the community.
경건한 마음으로 정직하게 얘기하시.
Take that feedback off that playback off, take that playback off that gotta take that playback off now.
이끌을 볼 수가 없네.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hello everyone, proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours. Well, a lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries are a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
And the Clippers starting five. Harkless is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Williams at the 1. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there at Davis. And it's Cook in at the point. Well, it was speculated all of last season, shortly after the finals ended, that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And it's Cook missing. And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling like a guard and going around people, and also able to take speed and read the defense better.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Williams passes to George. Green with the rebound.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And there's the foul. Will go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. James in the post. Leonard's there. Davis. The kick out to LeBron. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
And Green gets it to go.
And the flip of the switch going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Williams dishes to Leonard. Misses the 3.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
George misses in close.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
James against Leonard. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. A shot by Williams, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
And he ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Williams kicks to Leonard. Here's George. And the Clippers miss again.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
A second chance effort. Howard trying to free himself up. Outside Leonard. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 10. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. Nobody near Leonard. Misses off the right iron. Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field. Just under the 50.
Did you see that? And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
From deep, George. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
.141 left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Rondo. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Williams' shot is off. Lakers leading by 12. And Davis, here we go. A shot missing. 18 that time from Leonard. Green finds Davis.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
James looking around. Leonard with the steal. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Over in the corner, Green. Off target with his 3.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The 3 from George. And James pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
And it's George finishing it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Great. He can get up a few notches higher. This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity, and a missed layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire it.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Passes it to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside Rondo. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Rondo, good. Rondo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Harkless. Here's George. Great tee that time from Green.
and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Shoots. And the Clippers miss again.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest. A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
George double teamed. Pass to Harkless. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Lakers leading by 17. And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set. And you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
It's LeBron with the drive. Davis, the pass to Rondo. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Here's George. And the shot is long. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 12 points in the game.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And they pick up 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny. He's showing great timing right there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's LeBron up again. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Lakers leading by 20. And it's Davis missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Basket good. He's got 14.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
But deep 3 from George. George missing again.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And here's Leonard from 3. The shot. Messi. And it's the Lakers the other way. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
And George gets it to go.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Down low, here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
He's on a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Williams. Kicks it to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. And here's George for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Harkless. And finished off by LeBron.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
The 3 from George.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That doesn't go either for George. And James throws it down.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. To throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. 6 seconds left in the first half. James wide open. And another basket for the Lakers.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous. Has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers. And...
지금 은우 형 지고 있어요. 쫄아가지고. 선생님.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harkless is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Williams. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Here's LeBron to the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
And you know what, Smitty? One of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all.
George against Green. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Ball's knocked loose. Harkless the pass to George. And again.
진짜 아니야 이거는. 다시 하자. 아니 아오. 다시 하자. 게임 너무 한데요. 너가 LA 레이커스에서 그렇잖아. 딴 팀하고 그래. 아니 진짜 제대로.
Look, deep like Robin, Rolex diamonds, penny flip flops and styling, 5 grand Rolex diamonds, hey, deep like Robin, Rolex diamonds, hey, deep like Robin, penny flip flops and styling, like Robin, penny flip flops and styling, like Batman. Know that I'm, just know that I'm, just left church, I'm wildin', probably around Rolex diamonds, Rolex diamonds, she don't wanna leave, she vibing, I just left church, I'm wildin', Fendi flip flops and styling, heat it, no shit, riding up, no.
No doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's McLemore at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Then it's pass to Horford. Just 4 to shoot. That's the 3 fly. And Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw.
Far today. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. McLemore dishes to Westbrook. Tries a three. Capella. And there's the pass to McLemore. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to McLemore. Pocket six. Passes it to Harden. And the drill to the 24-second buzzer. Signaling a shot clock violation. The 76ers off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. Shots good by Simmons.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Now, here's Capella. Here's Harden. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harden's got 6.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Harris finds Embiid. Ball for the Houston Rockets. Here's Capella. That one wide left. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking goal from outside.
Establishing an inside presence.
Harden, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched.
That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Milton. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Harden with the stop.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here is Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Milton. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball.
Coming from the place where baseball is what's driven to us.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
And it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's McLemore in the 3 slot. Harden on the money from 12 feet away. Harden's got 13 points. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway. I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Houston.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Puts up a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 22.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
To him, Greg, the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, whipping the rim down hard on that one.
No good from Simmons.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And here we go with Horford running up the court. It's good. And it's 8 points for Ben Simmons.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
From deep, Harden.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harden up top. He's got 24. Shot from 12. The Rockets again can't hit. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. When you get to his leadership, Big Al is the total package.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million. Great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. That's 28 points for James Harden.
Oh, and Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Simmons passes to Embiid.
Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and will shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
And look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when you talk about Simmons. He's a force inside. Well, you look at Tobias Harris. I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved. His confidence from three-point range is a huge part of it.
Harden can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You're right. You take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Well, you look at Harris's long-range shooting. Nothing special through the first 6 years of his career. But then, he turned it around.
You know, he had laser eye surgery in the summer of 2017. And after that, his shooting improved dramatically. Now, I got to look at surgery now. But anyway, maybe he should be a spokesperson based on how well it worked out.
Harden draws the double. Westbrook passes to Harden. The three, and he's good on the three ball. Harden's got 31.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Milton, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Harden outside. He kicks it to McLemore. The dish to Westbrook. Tucker the pass to Westbrook. Tucker can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the shot goes in. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Harden. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They're playing the second quarter with... And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Will Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots, but he'd be better off passing up.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 37.
He has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Bobbed up there for Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The 17-footer. And too long on the shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And a deep three from Harden. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shoots. Here's Simmons. Good work defensively by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden with the stuff.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside. Just a terrific knock hard.
Fires from 18. And B. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Milton. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail by 8. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Harden. He's got 39. Buries it from three-point range. There's a talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. How much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you to folks.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well in his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And here's Harden for 3, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 3, and the basket by Harris.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Rockets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And Harden launches it from deep, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Offensive rebound. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Inside and stolen by Harris. Simmons with it. Westbrook picks him up. Count it. Good. 20 points for Ben Simmons.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Rockets again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Tucker.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Shot clock at 6. Harden. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb out.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
We got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Leading with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, you get an inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
The three from Harden connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hilton, the shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's McLemore at the 3 spot. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Harris dishes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Embiid. And that's now 9 points for Al Horford.
When Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Pass to Westbrook. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid, McLemore. They get it again. Tries yet again. The shot will not fall.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and gotten a perfect position to alter the shot.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. And here's Harden for 3. And McLemore kicks to Harden. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
Checking in for the 76ers.
Harden outside. Now here's McLemore outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Here's Milton. One drops for him. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Harden. There's the pass to McLemore. Harden outside. From downtown. And Embiid with the block.
Well, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
From deep Harden. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden, no good. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy of speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Broke loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Milton, shot from the inbound.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary athleticism on the defensive end.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Harden draws the double. Back to McLemore. For 3, Westbrook kept alive. Kicks it out to Harden. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
James Ennis will check in for Shake Milton.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
Baseline try. Horford. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Off the inbound. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he's...
The free throw drops for Embiid. When you look at Joel Embiid, maybe the best two-way big man Chris in the NBA today. If there's anything he needs to work on, what would that be?
Well, I still think that there's room for growth as far as his playmaking. Kevin, he's going to command double teams on a nightly basis. So it's all about taking advantage of the defense for sending that extra man.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
Kevin, it was an up-and-down season for the Rockets last year. I mean, they started out very slow, and then because of injury, but it took them a while to get into the playoff picture. So how about this? They won their division and only nabbed the 4th seed in the playoffs.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on the tear.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the foul on Harden. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. And that one falls for Burke. Good on both. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 14. Westbrook, no good. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be heading to the free throw. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Westbrook, no good. Outside, Scott. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Westbrook way outside. Another miss by Houston. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
머리 밀러 갑니다. 머리 밀러 갑니다. 머리 밀러. 끌게요 이거. 끌게요.